Maryland Spotlight. It's all about Maryland living.
Welcome to Maryland Spotlight. I'm Kim Knight. You've heard the saying that our children are our future. Well, an important element in that is education, a good quality education. Joining me today, Dr. Barbara McGraw Edmondson. You are the Superintendent of Catholic Schools. We have almost 70 very wonderful Catholic schools here in the Maryland area. Let's talk about a Catholic education.
Absolutely. We have 69 schools, close to 70 as you said, in the Archdiocese of Baltimore, serving more than 27,000 students. And Catholic education, as it has always been, has a legacy of academic excellence and rooted in faith formation and moral development. So when children come to school, in a Catholic school, not only do they learn how to read and to write and obviously math and science and biology and all of those things, but they learn about the person of Christ and the person that they are called to be.
And you really nurture the students. I mean, they're all their different qualities. You can bring that out. And tell me about the community service that they do. That's also a very important part.
Sure. In many schools, but in Catholic schools in particular, what we want our students to understand is that they are called to serve others, to love others, and by loving others to serve them. And so our students, from the youngest students, from pre-K students or kindergarten students to those up through the 12th grade, are very active in community service. Everything from actually coming down and working into a soup kitchen to collecting things that are needed. I mean, just recently with the Hurricane Sandy, I can tell you from our elementary schools that individual schools responded quickly to the schools up in New York and New Jersey, but collectively students did out of uniform days, because you know in Catholic schools we always wear uniforms.
Yes, I know that.
And just sent $30,000 to New Jersey, to the schools in New Jersey, just to help them and the families there. So I bring that to the fore because the little ones can participate in that as well.
And that's a good process for them to learn and to grow with as well. I know my son is a Don at Loyola. He has a community service project next week too, so it's really good. Now you all have an excellent report card as well. You want to talk about that? We do.
In our Catholic schools, our graduation rate for our high school students is 99%, and of those graduates, 98% of them go on to college or accepted into colleges and universities, with $234 million in scholarships just last year with the class of 2012. In our elementary and our middle schools, our students fare very well. They're always in the top 3% of students nationally on standardized tests. So again, underscoring that that excellent education that they receive, but really the education of the whole person, as you pointed out a minute ago, Kim.
And another thing about that, not only the wonderful graduation rate and of course college attendance, but after college, almost 100% continue to give back to the community.
Absolutely. Research shows that students who attend Catholic schools, Catholic elementary, high schools, even Catholic universities, go on to be highly responsible citizens, very active in church, in communities, in charities, take leadership positions across the nation. And so we are very proud of our graduates because it's not only what's happening while they're here, but really we're reaching our goal because as adults, later as parents, as grandparents, they continue to pass that legacy of service and commitment to the community as well as to their own children, their grandchildren, and such.
Exactly, and that's a great cycle.
Absolutely.
Well, now I know you just had Catholic Schools Week recently. Spring is around the corner. Is this a good time if people are interested in looking into a Catholic education?
Sure.
To shadow days, I know they call them, where you can go in?
Absolutely. Well, you mentioned Catholic Schools Week, and Catholic Schools Week happens at the end of January, beginning of February, and that is a national celebration of Catholic schools across the nation, sponsored by the National Catholic Education Association. And normally what happens during that time, it launches this new enrollment period for the upcoming school year. So now is a great time to visit our website, to call a Catholic school that you might be interested in, to visit a number of Catholic schools to see what the right fit would be for your child. But we are actively in the process of enrolling for the 2013 through the 2014 school year.
Okay, well, let's get the information out. The phone number?
Sure. The phone number is 1-800-5-CATHOLIC.
Okay.
And you can also go to our website, which is archbalt.org. And there's a listing of Catholic schools, phone numbers, locations, and really tells a lot about what's happening in our schools by visiting our website. So we really encourage you to do that.
Terrific. Thank you so much for being with us,
Oh,
Dr.
thank you
Edmondson,
so much, Kim.
Superintendent of Catholic Schools. And thank you for joining us today on Maryland Spotlight.